So it was in 2018
yeah.
March that both the families met and then we decided to move forward with this alliance. Yeah, that's when we started the planning, the engagement and then wedding and everything.
My fiance Yash and me met through our families. So yes, it's an arranged marriage. Our engagement was scheduled on 8th of October 2019. And then we had two options, either to pick Feb or to pick April as the wedding month. I requested both the families to go ahead with April. From October to Feb, I would only get 4 months to plan my wedding, which would be too less for me.
Starting with my side, we had planned a mehendi function and sangeet with some booze and dinner and gala party and also the next day wedding, and then it continues to what Surat's side had planned for.
Our main wedding was scheduled on 16th of April. Before the wedding, we had a mehendi event which was scheduled on 14th of April. We had around 160 to 180 invitees. We had a small few events which were scheduled before the mehendi, but they were very intimate, like for around 100 people.
So we planned a small reception here after the wedding the next day, 20th of March 2020. And the bookings also we had to cancel since we rescheduled the entire celebration.
We didn't want a standby alone sangeet and we didn't want a reception. So we compiled both the events together because I really wanted a sangeet, and reception was something which our parents really wanted because they wanted to introduce us to the families. And that was on 21st of April. For the sangeet plus reception, we had around 700 guests.
Since I work in that field, I got to know about this pretty early. But then, like everyone else, it was in China and then I was not much concerned.
I remember the day when, I got introduced to the virus. It was only spread in China at that time. But later on, I heard about it spreading all over Europe and then it going to the States.
Coronavirus has now been found in 4 other countries, including the United States.
It started growing rapidly. It was a bit disappointing and then scary. But then given the fact that we have a history of fighting viruses like this, like in the past we had Nipah and then before that Zika, so we trusted the government and we still trust the government. So that way, not much tensed.
My fiance Yash had a preconceived notion, which is I think true now, about the corona. So he had told our families we should just book the wedding venues and keep them on hold. But apart from that, any other venues, we striked a deal that we would pay an advance 1 week before the event and not like right now. We just booked and given like a very, very minimal amount. They are kind enough to refund it all or have it rescheduled at the moment.
The bookings were in and around 2 lakhs because we had booked our rooms, the hall, and pretty much we paid for the decoration.
We obviously had decided on our outfits, but apart from that, we again not booked any decor guy. We were in touch with everyone, but we had not confirmed anyone. I used to get irritated at that time that, why aren't we closing things? We should close and move ahead. But now I realize that every booking which we didn't confirm makes such a good relief to us right now. We were hoping for the best, but we were prepared for the worst.
About a month prior to the wedding, my dad had a call with both the families together.
Our families, the next day we had a meeting scheduled at home, I remember.
And he was actually suggesting to cut down the number of people from 1100, we got it down to 35.
If it's reached India, our parents thought that it wouldn't be safe to have an event with so many people. Obviously, the safety and security of our guests was at most importance.
Her dad, my dad, through video conferencing, we all sat together and then decided that we will just have we call it Taligattu. We just have the Taligattu here and then celebrations later after the entire thing goes off.
I remember right before the lockdown was even announced, we sent a message to all our guests that we are postponing the wedding because of COVID-19. We would let them know when we would schedule it next for. And after that, right in 4 to 5 days, India went under a lockdown and we all are in it at the moment.
आज रात 12 बजे से घरों से बाहर निकलने पर पूरी तरह पाबंदी लगाई जा रही है।
My dad, he is in Kenya, in Nairobi.
So the main we missed out, yeah, because his dad was not around, and of course his sister-in-law too. So that was slightly disappointing because they couldn't attend the wedding because of this coronavirus, and since we didn't want to postpone the main muhurtam time and wedding, we had to do the talikata and I had to come home.
I feel good about it because, you know, not because you were asked to postpone our wedding because of the lockdown, we took it by ourselves. I see so many brides being upset about it. I had a really positive notion about it, you know. I had this whole notion that, you know, I'm the bride, I'm getting first class treatment at the moment. Everyone at home takes care of you and you get to live that life all year long.
The day I told him like, oh God, this is not gonna happen and things are gonna be weird, and I don't know, I would want all the family and friends to be around. I mean, it was about a planning of 1 year and suddenly it's on a toss. So all that Suraj said is that I'll always be his new bride. So, I mean, that brought up some smile, and whatever it is, I'm going to be with him. That's more important.
Enjoy this time with your family. Plan your wedding. You have so much time to plan your wedding. All your vendors are sitting at home. You all can brainstorm and make it even bigger and better. My family, my friends, as well as me and Yash are so excited that once all of this ends, I think our wedding is going to be bigger and better is what we are hoping for.
Guys, this is the best thing to do right now. Just postpone or cut down on your crowd. Let Corona take the stage for a while. And just think this, we shall overcome.
Even though we did not want to be apart from each other, we had to.
I also feel that people in India are very unaware of how serious this is.
ये देखिए, ये है मेरा रूम, ये किचन है।
हमने कोई सेफ फील नहीं कर रहा है आप लोगों के साथ, कुछ भी नहीं।